So rest in peace to Russell Bonner Bentley. Russell Bentley, a native Texan who in 2014 left the comforts of America to fight for the people of Donbass. On April 8th, he went missing, and now there is enough confirmation from reliable sources that Russell has passed away. I won't go into the grisly details here. You can find that information in other places, but suffice it to say that I'm praying for Russell's wife, Ludmila, for his friends and his family, not only in Donetsk and in Texas, but throughout the world. And I'm also saying prayers for the folks who are celebrating this man's death after hearing the reports that he was murdered. Because quite honestly, the people who celebrate the murder of other human beings and who taunt the relatives and the widows of those who have died, I think they need our prayers more than anyone else. Now, I met Russell online in 2015 after happening upon some information that a guy from Texas was fighting in then eastern Ukraine. So I ended up sending this gentleman a message, and I was surprised that he actually responded. Now, Russell told me a lot about himself. He told me a lot more about why he was in Donetsk fighting and what he was fighting for. And even though I disagreed with his personal political standpoint, I definitely agreed with him on some of his major outlooks in life, such as people deserve to be treated fairly, and that all people had the right of self-determination. In fact, he impressed me so much that he inspired me to write a song called Texas Rebel, which was ultimately inspired by Russell Bentley, and I'll put that in the description box below. But for now, I want to make it a point to say prayers for his wife, Ludmila, who is going through a very difficult time. Not only reeling from the loss of her husband, but also dealing with people who are taunting her and celebrating the murder of Russell. I'm also saying a prayer for those in authority in Donetsk and in the Russian Federation as a whole. I pray that the decision makers there capture those who are responsible for Russell's murder and put them on trial for their crimes. More specifically, a clear and transparent trial. A fair trial that displays the facts of what occurred and renders a judgment based on those facts. Because ultimately that's what it's going to take to restore the morale, not just of Russell's friends and loved ones and family and acquaintances, but to restore the morale of all the people across the world, most especially those in Donetsk and in the Russian Federation as a whole, who looked up to Russell Bentley. A kangaroo court won't do it, a cover-up won't do it, and quite frankly, extrajudicial justice won't do it either. The only thing that will restore the morale of the people is a clear and transparent trial, and in which the perpetrators are prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Anything less will cause more problems and will only serve to further erode the morale of the people. So if you're the praying type, absolutely say a prayer for Russell's wife, Ludmila, and for his family, friends, and acquaintances. And most importantly of all, say a prayer that Russell's murderers get the justice that they deserve. This is Kevin in Texas saying, rest in power, Russell Bentley. You're gone, but you're not forgotten. Davai.